We are dealing with criminals, international bioterrorists, treasonists, and I'm not backing down. These people are bloody sick. They're psychopaths. They have atrophied whatever it is in the back of their brain. They have no feeling for anybody. Now, this can be fixed, at least in Australia, but you might not understand it. Women are the ones to do it. You need maybe men behind you that look like apes or something, but women can do it, because women are the ones that politicians are bloody frightened of. You know, you can do it. Now, when people say we need more testing, anybody who says that is in bloody dreamland. The testing has been done. Heaps of bloody testing all over the world. What Arpad Pusztai, what he found out in Britain, what that bloody idiot at CSIRO, TJ Higgins, discovered about the mice. You go to Genetic Roulette, page 57, first 3 paragraphs, what that idiot found out, and now he's pushing GM. These people are psychopaths and criminals. That idiot at Melbourne University, Rick Rausch, they need a kick in the bum, those people. Now,
the Monsantos of the world have increased their experiments, and so we have to try and prove that. Then it's up to us, rather than the onus of proof being on the GM companies about the safety of their food and their chemicals. We have to try and prove then that GM is not safe, and of course the scientists get vilified.
Monsanto are the company responsible for producing genetically modified food. And one of the big problems we're having in the world at the moment is they will not label your food. They will.
We want the right to know if our food is GMO. No, no, Monsanto. 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 No, no, Monsanto.
So we need you to really think about that, because it's important. And we're here today to make a stand. We're here to make a stand about our food supply. We don't want a company called Monsanto controlling our food supply. And I'd encourage you, when you roam this country, to find out a little bit about what...
So I want to talk to you about the corporate warfare that is being waged across the planet by companies like Monsanto. It's clearly a mutant multinational corporation, from its production of Ancient Orange to its attempts to control our food, from what we grow to how we grow it and to how we eat it. I want to talk to you about the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement that I've been pushing about and talking about for 2 years, and that 12 governments are trying to sign off on by the end of this year. The TPP is the biggest threat to our democracy that you've probably never heard of, and Monsanto is smack bang in the middle of it. The Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement is being spearheaded by the USA. It includes Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Brunei, Mexico, Peru, Chile, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Vietnam, and there are other countries that are waiting in the wings. It's the last big agreement they're going to put together, and they're going to stitch it up in a way that we have never seen before. So don't worry about getting GM labelling. When they're done, we won't be able to choose even what we legislate against. So what's going on is Monsanto is smack bang in the middle of helping 600 corporate advisors to write the secret text of the TPPA. The kind of corporations involved in this skullduggery include Walmart, Monsanto, Pfizer, Halliburton, Chevron, and GE. And that's just to name a few. You can see where I'm going with that. Environment, land, corporations, continuous war, starvation, destruction. We're talking about this today is because forcing Monsanto to label GM products means nothing if we don't stop this kind of agreement. We need to start talking to our partners, and we need to start talking to our politicians, And we need to understand that the USA is trying to stitch up the control of all partnering countries' domestic law and hand it over to multinational corporations. It's a secret agreement, and it's about maintaining the US empire, global implementation of corporate laws and corporate wars. And this is what we face if we don't deal with it. So I urge everyone here today, while you're talking about banning GM products and talking about labelling, go to your politicians and your local council and your federal members and also talk to them about why this is being done in secret. We must force them to bring it out into the light, to release the text and to debate it in our parliament. The Greens have already made a push for this through a Senate inquiry with Senator Scott Ludlam, but it's not enough. Because if this goes through, Monsanto is but one part of 600 corporations that will take control of our democracy. Thank you.